Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 23 player free for all battle here in Europe. Let's go ahead and pick this spot in kind of the Baltics. Yeah. In Russia area. Anyways, a lot of open area down south in Africa. That might become a problem, but we actually have a pretty wide open avenue above us. So that's going to be our kind of avenue of expansion and choice of going. So let's just see how much we can get going today. As we expand, I don't see anybody around us, so I might be a little bit more aggressive. We'll just kind of have to wait and see. There is a lot of space around us, which we need to be very cautious of and making sure that we don't kind of jump the gun here too quickly. Now, in terms of neighbors, still not seeing anybody. There's the first sign of a neighbor. Not too worried about him right now. That's, yeah, let's just go ahead and send. We're so far away from everybody else. Let's just go ahead and push for this. We are running out of troops, which is what I was fearful of. But if we can just, there we go, get to the next interest mark, then we'll be fine, and we are, and we're there, so we are doing just fine. And we'll continue to keep attacking these little bots along the way. Where are my goals? I obviously want to go up north as much as possible. There's a lot of room to the southwest. That's also a really good opportunity, so we'll just kind of keep an eye on that. Other than that, we've got eyes on anything. I don't really want to push very much into the west right now. I don't want to get into the middle that much, especially as I have an early crown. But it's still open. Now, there's a lot of room up in the north. Wow. Okay. North seems to be a nice little area for us to go. Let's push through this guy. Grab this, and then that, and then that. And that should kind of wrap things up for us, I think. Except for that we can jump in on this guy. And whoa. Hold up. There's a lot more bots up here. I cannot believe a player did not spawn up here. This is a great opportunity for us to just grab a ton of land. Now, we are going to be racing our buddy, the Reich, next to us for all of this land, and Piggy's sign if he decides to move his way up here. So it's whatever we can do to stop that from happening, we're going to try and do it. We are having to be very competitive. I don't think any of us were really anticipating having this much free land up north, but alas, there were. We did get boated into by Piggy's sign. Not that worried about it right now. As we get into the last kingdom, last spot, we're going to be able to get up here. And again, a ton of land only puts us in third place, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Well, we managed to go up to second place, so we'll take that truce. Just kind of hold the line here. Looking for good opportunities. We could probably grab some islands along the way. I think this might be smart for us to do just in case that Kingdom of the Storm goes down. We can probably get a little bit of his land as well. We'll take a truce with you, Mr. Reich. And then what do we do from here? Mostly save. I don't feel any... German Empire is going into Piggystein, though. That is interesting. I was like, did he misclick? No, he's going into him aggressively. Okay. I'll take a truce with you. So German Empire looks like a great target for us. I don't want to rush into it too quickly because we have enough land. We don't need that much more. He is attacking us, though, at this point. So we are just going to counterattack him. Grab as much of that land as we possibly can and then go back to saving. We didn't really relinquish too much of our troop advantage that we had. The only person that has more than us is Tsar. And he had more to begin with, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, in terms of where do we go next? The Reich is somebody I really want to go into. And I feel like I could get a number of people to help me with that. Could also go into Pig above us. But I'm just worried about Tsar kind of coming after us. We'll have to kind of wait and see. In the meantime, we are getting close to our red interest mark. Obviously going to grab an island. Very vital. Okay, Eternal Reich is attacking the Ooga Booga Warriors. Okay, what a name. So I think this is a perfect time to attack him. So let's just go ahead and jump on this as well. Slowly but surely start to whittle down this guy. He's in 7th place, so it's not exactly going to be a pushover by any means. But he's already down to 1 million troops, especially after that counterattack. And now he's left to become a bot. So we can really put a lot of force into this. Start taking him down. We do get a crown out of this, so that's very nice for us. And moving our way to our corner, which is always advisable. So we'll take out this guy here and just kind of save up again. We do have a little bit of troop disadvantage against Tsar, which is to be slightly expected. We used a lot of troops to win that battle against the Reich. But from there, where do we go? Ooh, the Deutsch Reich is got the crown. Yeah, I was about to say he's pretty big. Let's see. Tsar's going down in Africa. Let's go ahead and push into this guy over here. I don't anticipate too much pushback from him. The only persons we're going to be strengthening is the Ooga Booga boys and potentially Tsar if he sees it in time, but I don't think he will. We're about to close that gap up right here, right now. So this will all be our land. Now we do need to be a little bit cautious about how much we attack for, just to make sure that we're not overextending ourselves by any means. So we'll just keep going into this guy. He's almost done. He just keeps attacking Ooga Booga, so it keeps opening up. And Czar got in there. Ah. Yeah, I was torn between pushing aggressively because I was worried about the amount of troops I was using. But that's okay. We didn't lose too much. Good thing we boated over here so we can grab a little bit of this. And save. We are on a red interest mark. The crown is below us. This would be a good time to go into pig, but I'm just worried about the Tsar attacking us in the meantime. So I think, I don't know if we want to make the next move or not, is the thing. Pig is attacking us though. I think now is a good time. Yeah. The Reich player's in on this, so let's go ahead and join in. We'll just go ahead and continue this. If Tsar attacks us, we still have Reich as a backup force, so we'll just quickly get this done. Grab as much of the land as we possibly can, maintaining a pretty close second place to Tsar. He's only about 7,000 pixels ahead of us, and now we just kind of wait. I'm worried about getting the crown too early. We'll definitely take a truce with you. I'm worried about getting the crown too early because I don't want to be a target myself. Let's try and get a truce with Reich. We have a truce with everybody else. He accepts. Okay. So let's push into this guy. Yeah. This makes sense. Ooga Booga is going to be on our side. 763 is attacking. We're going to get the crown. The Reich is a big wild card in this because he is not helping out in this at all. But I think I've bought the loyalty of Ooga Booga, who can at least kind of be a little bit of a human shield. So what my plan is to do is we're going to take out Tsar. I'm worried about the Reich and player 763 teaming up against me. So we'll give this guy a heart. So what my plan is once we take out Tsar, I'm going to go into the Reich immediately, take him down as fast as I can, hopefully before 763 is able to work through Ooga Booga, and then kind of secure my victory that way. I don't know if 763 is going to betray me or any of these guys are going to betray me, but I'm playing for the attack as if it's already going to happen. So we'll just continue on this front. Tsar is not putting up too much of a fight. Except for the only person he's attacking is me, but that's okay. That's completely understandable in this situation. So, yep, Tsar is still attacking us. It's fine. We're leading by about 50,000 pixels at this point. It's just a matter about whittling him down, or if he's going to leave and just kind of hold out. Now, if you're in this position, if you're in Tsar's position, Tvar, I've been saying Tsar this whole time, but Tsar is spelled with an S, isn't it? Oh well. Tvar, if you're in his position, you can always hold out hope that like the Reich would change sides and then start attacking me, but I don't think he would in this position, just because 763 is down there, and I think he's counting on that guy to help him take me out. But I'm not going to let that happen for reasons we talked about. This guy's down to 5 million troops. No worries. Okay, Reich's finally in on this. He's had enough. But yeah, I think he's really planning to attack me. So I'm going to count on Ooga Booga being my friend in this and really aggressively push into Reich. He is in second place with 130,000 pixels. We have 218, so there's definitely a good chance that we can go ahead and get the push through here. 763 is immediately attacking Ooga Booga, which is to be expected. That's kind of what we predicted in this. But Ooga Booga's got about 10 million troops, so we can definitely start to push through this guy. Hopefully around the same time. We don't necessarily need to win this battle right here, right now. We just need to get him down weak enough so that if this is a 2v1 situation, we still have a good chance of winning it. So that's our goal. That's what we're trying to do. We'll see how much we can accomplish it here. Reich is still going down, but he's stonewalling, which is wise of him. Now, Ooga Booga is doing the same, which is a fortunate thing for us. That guy's got about 3 million troops left. At this point, I think we secured ourselves the victory, although we need to keep working down the Reich just to make sure, because player 763 right now doesn't have enough pixels, but he will. So we really need to work on this and keep attacking him. So we'll just keep doing that little bit by little bit. He's down to 11 million troops. Ooga's down to 2 million. Oh, he's not going to last much longer. Let's up these attacks a little bit. Try and speed through this. Ooga's left and become a bot. Not a lot we could do about that. Okay, let's just go ahead and grab this land away. Just make sure we maintain our advantage. And at this point, we are, in fact, unstoppable. So we'll continue on fighting Reich here and see if 763 also joins in. But Reich is currently the only person that we have a kind of a grudge against, if you will. He was just the only person that didn't help us out, take out Tvar, the guy I was saying Tsar the whole game, but it's not Tsar. Oh, Classic corgi pronunciation right there. Anywho, we'll grab the rest of the United Kingdom. We'll leave the Reich up north in Iceland because we never get Iceland on this channel. We'll give the claps a good sportsmanship, signal that we're looking for the peace, and give one ye hissy face for the boys. Peace out and go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 22-player free-for-all here in Caucasia. We are on the black team. We have not used the corgi tag. I did not see any corgis in this game, so hopefully we won't have to kill off any of our brethren here. But we do have one other black dot with us up here in kind of the northwest of the map, which is very good for us. You're just having a teammate. There's not a lot of other teams up here. I saw one player on the yellow team, and that is it. He's the one above us. So if we can work together on taking out that one yellow player, we have a lot of strength that we can distribute through the rest of the field, just through us two kind of being a power team. So let's see how big we can get. Now we are very spread out, so I don't think I can be aggressive with my opening. I think I need to be a little bit more conservative. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of troops. And no need to kind of push that advantage when we don't need to. So we'll be a little bit cautious here, and then get to our second send, and then yeah, here we go. This is our infinite growth phase now. The player above us is about he's keeping up in size, at least in troops. He's being a little bit more conservative with troops than we are. So I'm not too worried about him attacking me right now. That doesn't seem like a smart move for either of us. We'll just continue to keep attacking these bots wherever we can, and then just kind of pick our moment. So we are doing just fine. Here we go. And there and there. So what's my goal from here? Well, I really want to knock off the yellow player in the east. I really want to make sure that happens. Mongol Empire is not nearly as strong as I was hoping he was going to be. He's somehow only got about 40,000 troops, which is kind of scary at this point. So it looks like we might be alone here in our efforts unless he's able to really capture a lot of land. We're going to have to play a little bit of diplomacy game with the player on the yellow team just to make sure that we don't perish rather quickly. There is player 386 on the white team below us. That is a little scary as well. But we have a lot of room to keep expanding over here in the east. So the east is where we're going to go. We already have the crown, which is very good for us as well. So the yellow player is cut off by his own bot. Let's just make sure that stays true. And the blue player is not able to get any of this land because he's cut off by all these blue bots. So this is basically ours for the taking. The only other person that can grab any of this land is also on our team. So I'm not worried about that at all. We'll just continue to keep grabbing all of this. Now we are taking a little bit of a risk here, just continuously expanding, even though we have the crown. It's fine. I'm imagining Mongol Empire will slightly defend me a little bit, and I do have another teammate over here, which I don't mind expanding into. So I think our risk is going to pay off. We didn't lose. We're not losing. Actually, we're still winning the troop battle, so that is good for us. We just need to not get teamed up in this exact situation. So how do we avoid that? Well, oof, there is not a lot of us left. Okay, it's really me and that one player with the Siluric alphabet. So what's the plan here? Well, we're next to Void. We can trust Void. 386 has the crown and not a lot of troops, though. That's a little interesting. And I'm worried he's going to get too big, especially with the Arab League down there, grabbing a bunch of that land. We'll take that truce with you. And I know hesitating here is bad. I'm just worried about the blue team attacking. Our buddy's got the crown over there. Wow, okay. That's great. Maybe we just support him. We'll just keep an eye on him. He's low on troops, but he's got a great opportunity. So we'll just support him and prevent like Void from attacking. At least for right now. I don't really want to donate any of my troops away because I feel like I'm going to need that for the fight with the crown here in a minute. But yeah, OG going down in the corner is very good for us. We just need to keep an eye on our borders as well. We'll take the truce with you just so you don't think we're going to attack you. And there goes Ohio. Our buddy's in charge. He's very low on troops, so we need to keep an eye on that and be strong ourselves. Okay, everything's going fine. Arab League is getting attacked. The white team is starting to push through the Arab. We need to kind of balance this board out a little bit more in our favor and start fighting the white team. Now, we are going to be cutting off the yellow player by doing this, but I still think that's going to be worthwhile as Mongol Empire is unfortunately going to fall in this situation. I can't take on two people at this point, at this junction. We really just need to focus on this giant player on the white team. As soon as we take out 386, I think we'll be in a lot stronger position. And hopefully our crown will be able to have saved up by that point. Although it does look like he's losing troops. He's in a bad spot. He's getting attacked by Void. Okay, but this guy full donated. So we'll grab the rest of his land. And we really need to keep our teammate alive. So I'm going to unfortunately attack Void here in this situation. Just see if we can buy him some time. He just needs a little bit of time to save up. He will have 11 million troops. And we have the crown. So we can definitely kind of bully our way on the board here. And just kind of prevent a lot of things from happening. But we are in a very strong position to get ganged up on. Chocolate has 10 million troops. The player on the yellow team right behind us probably has about 10 million. And Void has full Centus. Thank you so much. That goes all to our team. And that is a huge advantage for us, as we're about to get 50% of the land off of that. And then kind of be able to pick the board from here. So it looks like Chocolate is attacking my teammate as well. I really don't want that to happen. We're going to start attacking Chocolate. The reason for this is I cannot afford for my teammate to be ganged up on in this situation and to potentially lose him. Even if we put our focus on attacking the yellow player, he's attacking us, so we're anticipating that. If we let our teammate fall, the white team and the yellow team would be able to collapse on us. So it's important for us to keep our teammate alive in this situation, at least to take out one of the players that's attacking him, as there is another player on the white team emerging. That's Max, but he's a little bit weaker. So as soon as we take out Chocolate, we'll have a little bit of a decision to make as to where we can kind of go next. But taking out Chocolate was definitely a huge must for us in this game. Fortunately, we haven't been attacked by the yellow player anymore. So we can kind of just take that with a sigh of relief. Grab the rest of these bots down here that I've somehow completely missed. And go into player 686 as our buddy's working on Max. So we'll just work on this, the second strongest player that we really have access to. Again, just trying to secure that our buddy's going to survive and do well for himself over here, and that we don't get involved in any kind of battle that might last a little bit too long, and then we'll leave our friend high and dry. So again, attacking this guy as much as possible. Player 686 is left and become a bot. Max is about down to 1 million troops, so we should be able to quickly roll through the rest of this as we do take out 686 and then Max as well. So that will end the white team's escapades over here in Caucasia, and we just have one little to do left here, which is this buddy on the yellow team. He played well. I didn't see another one of his teammates really anywhere on the map, and he just kind of got stuck behind me, and it's a tough place to be. So we'll just go ahead and finish him up. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give him a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one. And a special thank you to all of my members, with producers Chris Mitchell, Dorker Ernot, Serious Potato, and executive producers Rodsuka Robert, Miskits the Mallard, A137, In My Element, Mason / Aurelius, Rob Coleman, Uther Ekana, Tomato TG, New Brex, Brock Lowry, Jack Russell, BB, Morwin, Sakara Scarlet, and channel sponsor Daniel Stevens. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.